Welcome to the Tech Glow Up. It's Nathan C. I talk a lot with innovators and entrepreneurs about how to make products that people actually care about. In all my years of podcasting, I've talked to over 300 experts in innovation, leading on the cutting edge. And honestly, I don't think I've had an episode of the Tech Glow Up that was this customer first, that was this innovation centered on real people and what you and me need from innovation in health tech or even just in healthcare in general. Yes, of course, it's 2026, so there's going to be some conversation about AI, but AI is being used in very specific ways. It's not being used for everything. So let's talk about who we have on the show this week. I'm talking with Joe Hickey of Verato, Patty Hayward of Talkdesk, and Lathe Bigler of Buzz Health. Joe Hickey has a job title that I can barely pronounce as VP of HIE and Provider Solutions. That's the easiest I've ever said that at Verato. Joe argues that it's not that we don't have the data, it's just that it is so fragmented, specifically the patient information is so fragmented across so many different silos, so many different tools. Every time you have to fill out that same information on a form that's going into a new tool, a new technology, and becoming a new slice of a very fragmented record about your data. Verato puts you back in the center and uses identity to solve a host of problems and pain points in your care journey. When your healthcare providers understand who you are without asking, that's when we can start to unlock the promised land of personalized, preemptive care and outreach. Next, Patty Hayward comes back, GM of Life Sciences and Healthcare at Talkdesk. Now, Talkdesk is using AI to solve problems and to make care more personalized, but they're not handing over the keys to everything just yet. There's certain things that people should be doing, and there's certain things that computers are way better at. And Patty's whole hypothesis is that people are spending way too much time being asked to act like computers. So let's let the AI handle that, the redundant, task-focused stuff like scheduling, like appointment reminders, like billing, and other outreach. Patty emphasizes that the ROI of AI can be accelerated pretty quickly, even by just helping agents think about what the best next step might be. You don't always have to know all the answers, but if you understand where your patient is going, you can be a lot more helpful. All right, Lathe Bigler of Buzz Health. He's the SVP of Business Strategy, and he brings us home in this episode with his call to action around price transparency. It really should be a healthcare human right, but currently it's one of the most frustrating, confusing parts of getting a new prescription. Who has my medication? Where's the best deal on my medication? Do the people that I'm trying to get my prescriptions from even know who I am? By addressing transparency in cost and availability, Lathe is trying to give power back to patients and make care more effective by removing those burdens to just picking up your prescription. Welcome to the Tech Glow Up with Joe Hickey of Verato, Patty Hayward of Talkdesk, and Lathe Bigler of Buzz Health.